So I wanted to study, of course, business, but at the same time that I've always been interested in marine and atmospheric sciences. It's been a passion since I was a lot younger, and I thought, where could I study it better than in the heart of the problem? So Miami, which has problems with rising sea levels, I thought that if I go to school here, I could get the best of both worlds. I can get the financial knowledge and expertise. At the same time, I can study what I always loved, and that's marine and atmospheric sciences. And I thought that this is the perfect place to do it. Actually, I didn't know about this sustainability program until fairly recently. I was actually debating on either pursuing a degree, a master's degree in finance, or pursuing a master's degree in marine sciences. And I was torn in between which one to pursue, and then when I heard about the sustainability program that combines the two things that I was so torn apart. So it's perfect. It's what I've always dreamed of and what I always wanted to do, and now I can study it in the best environment in the heart of the problem. Well, the concept of capitalism has always been that it's just for making money. But now companies no longer pursue sole profits. Now it's conscientious capitalism. So companies now have a triple bottom line where they can no longer just reap the benefits of their business, but now they have to affect both philanthropic causes, social awareness, environmental awareness, as well as, of course, money for their shareholders. But I believe that the stereotype that business is sole purpose is greed, I think it's incorrect. I think that companies today strive to become more aware, more environmentally aware, socially aware, because they no longer are driven by just building profit. They now would like to build a stable environment around them where they can build their profit in a very calm and submissive environment. It's a new program, but since I've started attending the University of Miami, they've been nothing but good to me. The school is incredible. The professors are also incredible. And I'm not the first of my generation. My brother actually attended this school too. He was in the MBA program, and he always spoke so highly. So when I heard that they're starting a new program, I thought to myself, well, it's probably just as amazing and just as insightful as the rest of the programs. So I am not even the least bit worried or concerned with what the school will have to offer. Well, firstly, it would save me a lot of time because my end goal, of course, is boots on the ground. I want to hit the ground running and I want to start impacting as much as I can. But unfortunately, schools do not offer this kind of program. It's unique at the University of Miami that they offer something like this. And I think it's incredible because it saves students a lot of time. They no longer have to study 2 different degrees to get 2 different knowledges, because this doesn't just require knowing environmental sciences. You have to know the business aspect too, because one doesn't work without the other. They're a yin and yang, they work together. So if you have the environmental aspect, you must have the financial aspect as well. And for me personally, I think that the knowledge that I'll gain there's just no limit. I will be able to grow in the field that I have predestined myself to be in. So it is a little bit selfish because it will save me a lot of time, and I'll be able to start impacting right away. So career-wise, of course, my end goal is to start my own impact fund. My goal is to invest into social as well as environmental high-yield investments. High to middle yield, but it's a stepping stone. So before I do that, I'd like to get my experience in another impact fund, but my goal is to start my own. Well, it would be very easy to just go and apply in the financial sector and work at a bank. But that doesn't really, help the cause, because at the end of the day, I believe that there needs to be a cooperation between, as you put it, the tree huggers and the financial sector. And I believe that the financial sector can impact the environmental sector the most, because they're the ones with the assets. And I believe that if they start showing interest in preserving the environment and social awareness, it will move other industries in that direction as well. So that's why I would like to work specifically in impact funding, because it brings the two things that I feel are most important together. I want companies to focus more on social and environmental awareness, because at the end of the day, there will be no growth in any market if we don't have a planet to live on. It's just as simple as that. With global warming and climate change, it's becoming more and more difficult for companies to operate within their sectors, especially companies in energy as well as finance. It's hard to invest in. The best example would be Miami property values. You see the Miami real estate market in the next 20 years will begin to shrink because of rising sea levels. So I believe that companies need to focus on fixing our planet, and that will drive even more profit. It does. It's true. In the next 60 to 70 years, this campus could be underwater. That's why I think it's very important for students to extract as much knowledge and information out of this school as they can in the limited time they have. Because this right now is the forerunner in sustainable business. This is the only school so far that I know of in the nation that is pursuing a master's program such as this. And this is the heart of the problem, so students can come here, they can learn, they can get all of the knowledge that they can from all these wonderful professors that have so much experience. And they'll be able to hit the ground running from the same university that they graduate within that city. So it's, of course, it would be absolutely incredible.